Welcome to my interview series, Pop the Hood. In each episode, I'll be introducing you to a fellow car enthusiast so you can learn all about them and their ride. What's up, Robbie? All right, we're here with Robbie. What's up, Robbie?
Hey, what's going on, Kyle?
Robbie, tell me what you do for a job, man.
I work for AT&T.
He works for AT&T. All right, and what are we looking at here?
This is my 1997 S14 Kouki.
And why did you choose this Model S chassis?
Really always liked the Kouki, and after us meeting not too long ago at the Home Depot meet, ended up wanting one on my own.
And how long have you owned this one?
This one has been with me for 2 years.
For 2 years. And is this your first S chassis?
No, this is actually my fifth.
This is your fifth, man. Yes, he's been through quite a bit. Bought stock or already modified?
Heavily modified.
Heavily modified by you?
Yeah, it's completely stripped down and brought back up.
Okay, and let's see. So let's talk about the aero here. Working our way from the front, what are we looking at in the front?
All right, well, it's supposed to be a full D-Max kit, but those are just aftermarket over fenders. That little Z-tune effect, I did that custom. That's actually a rear bumper that I ended up flipping around and molding in.
So you got a bash bar?
Street Faction bash bar, Street Faction rear bash bar. What else?
What's up with the wheels?
These have been with me for a while. I just can't get rid of them. These things are some Cobra reps.
All right, and then it looks like you got some, what size are they? 17, 18?
These are 17s.
All right, do you know how wide they are? What are the offsets or anything?
9.5 on the front, positive 15 offset, and those are Evo brakes.
Okay,
Evo
so
8.
Some Brembo Evo brakes, nice. All right, moving on, let's see, we got side skirts as part of that kit.
Yeah, everything is D-Max on here.
All right, I saw a little something here on the side mirror.
Yeah, Aerowolf, they actually sell these things, they're very cool, like them a lot.
And you got your side exit exhaust over here.
Yes, sir. Custom by Frankenstein Garage.
All right. We got some widened fenders in the back.
Yeah, some aftermarket over fenders. You never know what's going to actually happen in drifting, so got to have them.
Speaking of something, you never know what's going to happen. I noticed a couple holes here where maybe about, I don't know, maybe about 2 days ago you might have had a wing there?
Yeah. 700 horsepower does things to your car.
700 horsepower does things to your car. I think you might have even had a hood up front at one point.
Oh, a lot more than that.
Yeah. So what happened? You were driving a little, hit a little boost?
Fresh off the tune, and it's my first time driving the car in 3 months. Got it up to 700 horsepower and got a little too happy on the highway, and
a little bit of wind.
A little bit.
A little bit of wind. Okay, so more or less you lost the hood, and on the way out, the hood decided to lose your wing for you.
Yeah.
Yeah, okay, that happens in this life, man. It's because race car, right?
Only because race car.
All right, so the next thing we're gonna say, what's your favorite thing about this car?
Favorite thing is probably my angle kit.
Your angle kit, yes, man. Yeah, when you drift, you wanna have as much angle as possible. Yes, and sir. Robbie knows how to drive this car. I've seen him do some crazy stuff on this.
Appreciate that, man.
All right, what's your least favorite thing about this car?
Least favorite thing about this car is the current state it is in. The
current state it is in. Well, unfortunately, about when I first told him I wanted to do this interview, he had the hood and he had the spoiler. But things happen, and that's life, especially in drift car life, that you're going to have modifications done for you by walls and wind. So it just comes with the game. All right, so what are your future plans for the car?
Future plan, get some real wheels on here, you know, stiffen up the chassis, tube front the rear. Just really...
I think you said you wanted to do a cage?
Yeah, definitely a cage with a tubular rear end and a rear mount radiator, you know, full race car.
Okay, let's go into, do you remember how or when we met?
Whew, Home Depot meet back in 2013.
Home Depot, yeah. That's it. I was actually driving, I was driving in there with a buddy of mine with his Benz, and I was in my S14, saw a couple kids in the parking lot. Robbie ended up walking up to me, we ended up talking, and I was like, hey, you know what? You know, you like S chassis, why don't we go for a ride? And this was back on
my way into that ride.
Yeah, this was actually back when I had my my first K-AT on the stock internal, so we were right just over 300 horsepower, and got to show him a little bit of what the KA life is like. So the next question we're gonna get into, man, fill in the blank rapid fire style. Give me your favorite motor.
Favorite motors are RB26.
RB26. Least favorite motor.
Least favorite motor, probably say like a B16, but honestly anything got potential.
All right. Favorite wheel.
Workmeisters.
Workmeister. Work wheels. Yeah.
Yeah.
All right. First mod of this car.
First mod was stripping it all down.
Stripping it all down. You gotta know what you're working with. Start with a new canvas. Don't want to have any problems.
Metal and glass.
Metal and glass, man. He does everything himself. Props to you.
Thank
All
you.
right. Give me your last mod.
Last mod was paint. This is Chevy paint. It is off Z06.
Good choice. All right. And if I was not driving this S14 drift car, I would be driving.
No, it'd be a Z-Tune 34.
Z-Tune 34. He has the best answer right there because I think I'd be saying the same thing. Awesome. All right, we're gonna take a look in the engine bay. Robbie, what do we got here, man?
It's 1.5 JZ, Y-scope pistons, eagle rod, fully built bottom end, 9.5:1 compression ratio, on 272 BC cams and upgraded valve train, PHR cam gears, ATI super damper, aftermarket fuel rail with 2200cc injectors, E85 only, aftermarket intake and throttle body, got Mishimoto fans and radiator. Going over to the other side, and treadstone air filter leading to a ball bearing 6262 from Boost Labs. Custom 4-inch downpipe and a tile 46mm wastegate. Odyssey catch can. Fortunato 500 coils. Tube front with a treadstone performance intercooler and Mishimoto oil cooler.
All right, we're gonna take a look inside this baby. Robbie, tell me what I'm looking at.
All right, got a AEM CD7 display, NRG hub and quick release, Sparco steering wheel, custom center console I made there from left to right. Got power, turns on the ECU and fuel pumps. Start the car, and there's accessory fans, lights, and then LED ground effects, and the underglow, the whole thing. Followed by that, got the Magic Stick ASD handbrake. Love that thing. CD009 transmission with a twin disc clutch, Autosport engineering adapter kit, B&M short shifter, Mishimoto shift knob, the Sparkle gloves courtesy of my beautiful girlfriend, and critical in any race car to have a fire extinguisher in your car.
Yes, always have the fire extinguisher in your car. For anybody who saw the YouTube video, the person who I was discussing in that video is a mutual friend of Robbie and I, so this one really hits to home.
All right, got S15 passenger seat with a Sparco 4-point harness, aftermarket harness bar, custom rear seat delete.
With a little custom Galaxy art piece back here. Did you do this?
Yeah, man.
That's awesome, and I bet when all the lights are on in the interior, this thing really looks like a Galaxy.
Oh yeah, man, I love it.
All right, so what else in here?
All right, got a Sparco Pro 2000 driver's seat and the Sparco 4-point harness on this side as well with Street Faction seat rails.
Awesome, man.
Yeah, man.
All right, so Robbie, give me your shout outs, your thank yous.
Want to thank my girlfriend first off for just being there for me through the build. You for end up coming out here and everything you've done for the community. Really appreciate that, man. Known you for 10 years. Frankenstein Garage for doing all my fab work. Really came out great. Side exhaust is one of a kind. I love it. My neighbor Armando for coming out here and painting the car, and just everybody who ever came over and just helped me out. So I'm really grateful for this build, and I'm humbled to be at this point.
Awesome. Thank you so much for sharing your car with me, Robbie.
Thank you for coming.
Later, Robbie. Thanks for watching. Please subscribe. For daily content, follow me on Instagram at SFL240SX. I'll see you in the next video.